I know a lot of us had our little disagreement with Pinkbike, but I think they were actually right about this one.
Yo, hey, what's up, dude?
How you doing?
Come check out this new Slash I got.
Put the place up, yeah, we know what we made of. Can't get enough of you, boo, I'm a chaser.
Pinkbike recently announced the new Trek Slash as their pick for Bike of the Year. And after riding it a few times, I have to say, I'm not surprised at all. All right, as you guys can see, this thing is just a masterpiece. And it's not all looks. I thought it was all looks and gimmicks at first, to be honest. I just thought it was something to switch it up and make the bike look different than others. I always knew the Trek Slash was a great bike, and a lot of people were telling me to check it out, but at the time, it was the older version with 29-inch wheels, front and rear, and the bike just felt too bulky for my style of riding. Now, one thing I didn't like about the last Slash, which I didn't have, honestly, any interest in, it was just too slack. It felt so long in the front. But when the new Trek Slash came out, and they talked about the climbing abilities plus the mullet setup, I had to check it out. But before I started the ride, you know I had to see if the Trek Slash could wheelie. I know the Trek Slash is an enduro bike and is mainly meant to go downhill, but I was more impressed about the climbing ability of this bike. Oh, this should be a lot of fun. Now, I must admit, the Trek Slash so far as I'm climbing is a better climber than the Fuel EX, but we'll see. Now, as I pedal this bike up, this thing kills it on the climb, but we'll see how it does on much steeper technical terrain. Right here, I think will be a good test to see what the Slash can do. Oh, nice. This bike has minimal pedal strike. I'm not sure it's because of the high pivot or what, but it was pretty chill. This might be a little bit tougher. Oh my goodness. I don't even have a good pedal and start, and this thing just beast up it. Watch this. Man, y'all better quit playing with this Slash. All right, I gotta go on the record and say it. The Trek Slash 9 is the best all-around full suspension bike I've ever ridden, for sure. The Trek Slash is a climbing machine. 170 enduro bike that climbs like this is crazy. But this next section is what really sold me on this bike. Now this is the real test. I've ever only cleaned this on an e-bike. So this is the test to see if this bike is really up for the challenge, because that's pretty steep. If you've been here, you know. You get up that and it doesn't stop there. Then you gotta climb this. Let's go! Let's go! This bike is an unbelievable climber, but you all know a lot of us are getting this bike to go downhill. So now it's time to see how this bike shreds down the trail. Oh, this bike is sick. Definitely my new dream bike for sure. This is the bike I want. Yeah, this bike rips for sure. And it's not super slacked out, which I like. I feel in control. It doesn't feel like the front end is way out in front of me. Sick drop. I love that drop. Just ripping through the trails. Last time on the Fuel EX, we didn't take the rock garden. So you know what? We taking the rock garden this time. Since we are on that slash, baby. Since we're on the slash, we gotta take the sketchy rock garden. Let's go. Yeah, it don't stop, guys. You guys thought it was over? It's not over yet. Oh, that's sick. Tell me what you guys think of that slash, baby. What do you guys think of that slash? Yep, I definitely got to get this bike. And if you guys are in the market for a new bike, I advise you to get this one. Full suspension bike, I should say. If you're in the market for a full suspension bike and you want something future-proof, this is it. That was smooth. I've never hit that drop, by the way. I don't know if I was recording when I told that guy that, but yeah, that drop was sick. Because I had to clear a rock that's under it. So you got to kind of get out. I think maybe my back tire hit it, but it didn't feel like it. I might have bottomed out. But I don't know, because it would be hard to bottom out 170, but when you land flat like that, I guess, or semi-flat, it's possible. And I don't think this suspension was set up for me. So maybe I did, or maybe my back wheel just hit really hard. But that was sick, guys. I hit that drop just for y'all. because y'all were like, oh, let me see this and let me see that. And I'm like, well, I can't ride the Slash if they'll hit the drops. So I hit the drop for you guys, both of them. I didn't hit either one on the Trek Fuel EX, but on the Slash, it just gave me that confidence. Now, don't get me wrong, the Trek Fuel EX is an awesome bike, but this is just a whole different beast right here. You can do whatever you want on this bike.